Listen, I just noticed something real interesting. Let me move up. I can't see. I got mad stuff right here. Yo, Cam has an interesting track record at this point. Jim's new project is called Jomo. I don't know if Jomo. Well, I don't think Jomo is is Jim's government name. I think I just Googled it a second ago. His name is something else, right? But it's not. It's not like that's his Joe. That's his government. But maybe that that was his name in the hood or whatever, right? I don't know, right? But Cam has, I don't want to say force, but he has caused or prompted or influenced Jim Jones to go with the old name, Jomo. I'm assuming Jomo was before Jim Jones, right? This is before rap or whatever. He did the same thing to 50 Cent. Y'all remember that? 50 Cent's third album, was it his third album? The Curtis album. It wasn't supposed to be, that album wasn't supposed to be called Curtis. But when 50 and Cam first, when they drama first popped off in the initial stage, Cam was obnoxiously screaming Curtis on the radio. Like, he went crazy with it. Like, and yeah, that's interesting to them. A lot of people have been saying that 50 Cent, well, I don't know if it's a lot of people, but some people have been saying that 50 Cent is playing Puppet Master and all of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all of this Cam and Jim madness. I don't think so. I think Cam just asked 50 a question, and they doing the interview. The interview is meant to be entertaining, right? And possibly educational too. I mean, that's what I think all interviews are meant to be. So, Cam asked the question, and Jim just, 50 just, like, nobody went, I didn't feel like he went overboard. But what I will say is, to quote my bro, I know y'all mad at him still. You know what I'm saying? But he's still my boy. He been good to me as long as I known him, right? Mav Hoffa, he was like, he wouldn't have asked 50 that question. Because no matter what the answer is going to be inflammatory. I mean, I added that sentence. But he was like, this is why I always, he said, this is why he asks himself often, are these two guys really friends? Because, some of the way they be moved, some of their moves be wacky. You know what I mean? You ask 50 Cent a question in the interview, he gonna answer it. He doesn't strike me as I ain't never seen him on some no comment type of time. You know what I mean? And he made it funny. It wasn't demonstrative. It wasn't all. It was. See, I saw something. Jim hadn't had his moment yet, so I just threw it out there. And look, a word. He bit. Like, you understand? He went for it. That wasn't. It's just that I feel like Jim in his heart knows that he was in the wrong for that. A piece of him feels that was wrong, right? Just maybe another piece of him feels it was right, pause, right? But part of him feels like it was wrong, and so it's triggering for him, I think. But yeah, I don't see 50 as the puppet master in all of this. Niggas talk about the bro head ice is like, yo, you 50 came up with the 50 laws of power, right? Yes, but Pause. I still don't feel like that's that. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's that. A lot of people have been saying that the Dipset is over. Like, I don't know what, like, hang it up. I don't believe that necessarily either. I mean, yeah, they slinging mud right now, but I still feel like Jim ain't said nothing too disrespectful. He just told niggas to get off his yeah, I mean, you heard, and that triggered Cam. You understand what I'm saying? But for all of the niggas like Cam and Jim, this has been, you know, they been not friends. This been going on since 2007 or however long it's been going on. How long was the Cam and Mace beef? Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. Because if you think I wasn't supposed to pause that, then you don't belong here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off the damn floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. The rules are, you gotta like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, then send us a super thanks. Or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app. But y'all do y'all. Y'all don't be listening no way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a I just said that, you're trying to be a taxpayer citizen, you know what I'm saying? You do that, whatever. But the Cash App tab will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. The Bandcamp link is there for all of y'all who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. And yeah, all my mixtapes are there from Slangin' Rock Volume 2 all the way back to Shell Rock. Pause. Nonviolent Rocko will be out this month. This will be fun. This is to show people I'm not one dimensional and all that. You know what I'm saying? I be having fans talking about why you when you're violent and you're violence and I just be venting my aggressions. I'm able to be this peaceful because I get, you know, I get it all out of my raps. But anyway, I don't always do that, you know. That's what this mixtape is for. Yeah, so that's dropping this month. Winner Circle is out there. Continue to run the numbers up. BCC, the video is out there. Continue to go get busy with that. Crownsville, album with me and my brother Rusty Jukes. That's out. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think that's it. Smith & Wesson celebrating 30 years. I'll get back to that in a second. How long was the Mace and Cam drama? How many years did that go on for? If anybody knows, let me know, because I didn't know when it started and all of that, right? So I'm just saying, I'm under the belief, the impression that it went on for a while, an extended period of time. And now them niggas is out here making history together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's out of the question. I don't. You know, I don't. Nah. They can do it. And I also, hey, let me see. Remember that, I just now mentioned Smith & Wesson 30-year anniversary. Remember I got a short in on the channel somewhere where I was telling a little funny story about when Smith & Wesson was on stage, right? And I was doing my hype man job and Still was singing, and Tech was like, "Nah, B, we ain't singing." Still was like, "I ain't singing." But then he started singing immediately after. Anyway, that very same show, there was a very not funny moment that took place on stage. If you can find footage of that show, you know, granted, the focus is on Tech and Still, right? So the focus ain't on me, right? But I did see a small clip, right? It's a clip. I shared it in my stories on IG, rocking this BCC on Instagram, right? It's a small clip of when Smith & Wesson do the song Partners in Crime. PNC. There's a point, if you, well, I'm telling you it happened. I seen a part of it, but then the camera moved off and back onto Still Intact, right? But I don't know, it was thousands of people watching it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, thousands of people in there filming it, right? So if you can get your hands on, if you could put your eyes on the performance, try to find me when they're performing Partners in Crime. And you will see me, like I had on a ski mask, right? But, flipped up on my, winter hats ski mask, right? If you can spot me while they are performing, you will see me pull my ski mask down over my face, over my eyes, rub around a little bit, and then fix my hat or whatever. And I'm very unanimated. Like, I'm not moving. It's not a song where you be boogieing to anyway, but the point of, when I was doing all of that with the hat, my eyeballs were sweating. I was crying on stage. You understand what I'm saying? Because of that song. It's happened to me multiple times. First time it happened was overseas. It was the first time me and Smith and Wesson went on tour after P passed away. That song, PNC, Partners in Crime, it should be breaking me down. It'd be having my eyeballs sweating. Real talk. Because I think it's obvious, but to any of you guys who are new here, I'm from a group called Helter Skelter. My partner passed away. His name is Ruck. His name was Sean Price. Same guy. Right? This was my partner. We came in the game together. We was kids together. Our mothers knew each other. We linked up as teenagers. We wasn't kids together, but as we was we was kids together. Our mothers knew each other when we were children, like 9 and 10 years old. We met each other then, but we linked up when we was teenagers. And then we changed the world together with our niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Much like y'all did. Y'all had niggas wearing pink. We had niggas wearing Timbs and fatigues. If you ever wore a pair of Timberlands in the summer, we did that to you. Don't never get this twisted. If you wearing dog tags for jewelry, we did that to you. You understand what I'm saying? And then I lost my nigga. I just woke up one day and my man is in my crib telling me that my brother is gone. Like, my daughter mother is waking me up because she don't even know how to tell me this shit. I think she literally, because we was in Brownsville still, she literally got up, went down the hall, got my man, and had him come tell me. Nigga, I've been crying ever since. Y'all don't want that feeling, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, you gonna feel crazy. Because I'm saying, like, you gonna feel crazy if you ever get that phone call and y'all ain't right. Y'all done too much together for it not to mean nothing. Y'all get too emotional over each other's words or behaviors for it not to mean nothing. I don't believe it. I mean, maybe you're wrong, but I don't believe it. So I'm just saying, think about that. Jomo and Cameron. Real talk, people. Y'all made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4 peace signs. Rock on, rock, boom.